Beneath the surface of the ocean, where sunlight fades into the blue depths, an ancient living city thrives. This is the coral reef, one of Earth's most extraordinary ecosystems. Built not by stone, but by tiny living creatures known as coral polyps. These minute architects build colossal structures, a process that has been unfolding over millions of years. Despite covering less than 1% of the ocean floor, coral reefs are home to a staggering 25% of all marine species, a bustling metropolis of biodiversity. From the tiny, colorful clownfish weaving between the tentacles of sea anemones, to the mighty shark patrolling the depths, coral reefs are a sanctuary for creatures large and small. Every nook and cranny hides life, an endless ballet of survival and symbiosis. Coral reefs are an intricate web of life, where every species plays a role. Take, for example, the humble cleaner fish. This tiny creature feeds by removing parasites from larger fish, a symbiotic relationship that keeps entire populations healthy. Or consider the parrotfish, whose unique role in grazing on algae helps prevent it from overtaking and smothering corals. The interactions within a reef are as delicate as they are diverse. Every fish, every crustacean, every coral polyps contributes to the balance of this ecosystem, which in turn sustains the broader marine environment. For humans, coral reefs are no less important. They provide sustenance for over 500 million people worldwide. Fish caught from coral reefs feed entire coastal populations, while tourism generates billions of dollars annually. Places like the Maldives, the Philippines, and Australia, coral reefs are the backbone of local economies. Tourists flock from around the world to witness their beauty firsthand, swimming amongst the vibrant coral gardens, diving into the depths to experience a world unlike any other. But for many, coral reefs are more than just a natural wonder or a source of income. They are a way of life, deeply intertwined with culture, tradition, and survival. In places like the Pacific Islands, coral reefs have been revered for centuries, providing food, medicine, and protection from storms. Yet despite their significance, coral reefs are in grave danger. Rising sea temperatures caused by global climate change are pushing coral reefs to the brink. When ocean temperatures rise even by a few degrees, coral polyps expel the algae that provide them with food and color, leading to a phenomenon known as coral bleaching. Bleached coral is weakened, and without the algae, it can no longer sustain itself. If temperatures do not return to normal, the coral dies, and the entire ecosystem collapses. In the last 30 years, we have already lost nearly half of the world's coral reefs. But climate change is not the only threat. Pollution from plastics, oil spills, and chemical runoffs smother coral reefs, cutting off the sunlight and oxygen they need to survive. Destructive fishing practices, such as blast fishing and trawling, physically tear apart the very structures that take centuries to grow. The combined effects of these threats are devastating. Coral reefs, once vibrant and full of life, are turning into barren wastelands. Species that depend on these reefs are disappearing at an alarming rate, pushing the ocean's biodiversity to the edge of collapse. But all hope is not lost. Around the world, conservationists and scientists are fighting back. Coral nurseries like this one are providing a lifeline to damaged reefs. Here, coral fragments are carefully nurtured and grown before being replanted on damaged reef structures, giving them a chance to rebuild. These efforts are part of a larger global movement to protect coral reefs. Marine protected areas have been established in regions rich with biodiversity, limiting harmful human activities and giving nature the space to heal. In many communities, sustainable fishing practices are being introduced, ensuring that future generations can continue to rely on coral reefs for their livelihoods. Ecotourism is on the rise, where tourists can explore these natural wonders without causing harm. But the responsibility does not just lie with scientists and governments. Every one of us can contribute by reducing our plastic use, supporting conservation organizations, and making environmentally conscious choices. The future of coral reefs is in our hands. Coral reefs are more than just a habitat. They are the lifeblood of the ocean. They support life, protect coastlines, and inspire awe in all who experience them. But their future remains uncertain. The time to act is now. By working together, we can ensure that these underwater cities continue to thrive for generations to come. The fate of the coral reefs is intertwined with our own. Their survival is our survival. It's up to us to protect them before it's too late.